Hi, it's Mocienne Petit Jackson. I'm sitting here because I want to enjoy the sun and this beautiful corn. I don't know how you call it. This one. I don't know if you can hear the dogs. I'm near an dog channel where all the dogs are being taken care of, and they are just talking. And I don't know if you can hear the sounds, but I really want to sit here and enjoy this beautiful nature. Normally, I always see this in the winter when it's already cut. I really don't know the English word. I don't know the English word, but this is where they make bread with it. But in the Netherlands, we don't eat it. This is for animals because we don't have the right ground to make meal. We buy our meal from America, import, and Ukraine. So we buy. I don't know, really don't know that, but this what we are growing. This we use it for an animal. Why? Because there is some kind of bacteria in this that we grow in the Netherlands that make us mentally sick, and that's why we cannot use our own gaan. So if animals eat this, animals don't get sick from it. I have watched and programmed and read a lot of books about this. Very fascinated. So this is why the Dutch country, we are relying on meal so we can make bread from other countries. So there is something in this, in our ground that don't allow us to grow our grain. I think its English name is grain. So I wanted to talk about Oprah Winfrey. Can you hear all the dogs? She loves dogs. Moving them insect. I don't know if you can hear it, but I will keep talking. Oprah Winfrey is someone that I really love and dislike. I loved her the most when she was what she called fat. I just love her body that way. So when I was very young, she really made me angry that she was losing all this weight, and people were saying, "Oh wow, oh look what you would look," and I was thinking, you know what, this is not natural what you are doing, Miss Oprah, and I think she has the most beautiful name in the world, Oprah. Oprah Winfrey, the most beautiful name in the world. Sorry. As a child, I love Oprah singing, and she was the first Oprah that I heard. I was thinking, whoa, that woman, she has one of the most beautiful names in the world. And I wish Oprah Winfrey very well. So all the money in the world that she have win. Hear the dogs. I'm wondering if you can hear it on my camera. They are losing it. Sorry. I. Oh. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's very funny. Someone is trying to say, hey, be a little bit down, but they're losing it. Back to Oprah Winfrey. She loves dogs, so she won't mind if she hear dogs on the background because she adores dogs. She cannot live with them. So all the money in the world that she earned, that she made, I wish her well. But I dislike Oprah, and I love Oprah. I love Oprah because of she educated me about the racism in the world and how it works. And in a time in my life that I was kidnapped and living in a white culture, I don't have a lot of people around me from who are black. I don't have enough people around me. And I have to tell you that I have missed that a lot. I went through a lot of racism because of that. And people body shaming me because of my hair, because of my weight. So the moment I was kidnapped in Netherlands, this is where my body shaming started for years and years and years and years. When I was allowed to do audition for the dance school, I was already thin. I was so thin. I mean, there was nothing more to lose on my body, and they still wanted me to lose 5 pounds. And I looked in the mirror. I wasn't fat, and I felt like if I have to lose another 6 pounds, I will be dead. I will just go to die. I will not be able to have children anymore. And as a model, I did very well. Nobody was complaining as a model. I was the fat only one. Mary O. Mary O. I'm not allowed to say her name, but I told her no. And because I was black, just because my body type was different, people expect me to look like a prima donna. And what I learned about the Oprah Winfrey show, when she was going to lose all this weight and all this craziness, I was thinking, my God, woman, it's not going to be me. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to allow people to do me like that. And she was making the money. It was so educational for me. And I didn't like the way that Oprah Winfrey speak to people. She always tried to put words into other people's mouths that I really didn't like that. And but it also educated me to listen. I was really listening to people, and the way that she was very emotional in the on her program, I was thinking that's not going to be me. I'm not going to be that emotional. So I quite learned to control my emotions through the Oprah Winfrey shows. I really hated it. Everyone around me in the 80s, 90s, they really liked the Oprah Winfrey shows. I really hated. And when I went to school, everybody was talking about the damn shows. And I was really like, these are shows. And Oprah Winfrey became famous because she was the first black woman that had a television show successful in the way that she did. So I didn't care about that black thing. What I did understand is that what I understood and what Oprah Winfrey show really educated me is the racism in America. And I was thinking, oh my God, I was born and raised in America. I'm an American citizen. What do I hear about the country that I come from? I was so shocked and horrified to be educated in that. I was like, oh my God. And also finding out that Michael Jackson is my father, and then realizing that he had to fight in becoming the pop star that he was because of his skin. He wasn't allowed to be on television the way that they wanted. And so Oprah Winfrey really educated me in the way that America works and the way it was for many artists and many black people. And even I didn't like Oprah Winfrey, but through her I get my information about the world. So she tickled my mind, and the way that I couldn't stand her was her arrogancy, putting people words in the mouth, losing her weight. I was thinking, why losing weight? You're pretty like you are. So I really bugged me, and then I had to go to school. Everyone said, "Oh, she lost so much weight. Oh, don't she look beautiful? Does she look great?" I was thinking, she's abusing herself. I don't want to say that I was stupid, but I I wasn't stupid. I knew that what she was doing wasn't right for Oprah Winfrey, and I had a big problem with it. And then my father, Michael Jackson, he did an interview in the 90s. Oh, I'm such a good daughter. I don't even know the year. And I didn't even check it out before I start talking about Oprah Winfrey. Anyway, it was in 1994 and 1995, I think. One of this date. I don't remember. I really don't remember. Or maybe it was even 93. I don't know. But I know that I was kidnapped. My father, Michael Jackson, was going to do an interview with Oprah Winfrey. And I expected a lot from the interview. I was thinking, okay, Michael Jackson is coming. He's going to say that I'm his secret daughter. He's going to talk to this black, strong American woman. And they're going to make a plan, and they're going to save me. They're absolutely going to save me. So it was announced a very long time that Michael Jackson was going to do a show with Michael Jackson, and she was going to Netherlands. I knew the place because I was there in the 80s before my father bought the place. And Michael Jackson was out of the picture for a very long time. And the album Dangerous came out, and he was going to promote it, but nobody have really see him because his face was covered, so nobody knew exactly how he looked like. But then the interview came, and I was absolutely shocked seeing Michael Jackson as an absolutely white man, and I didn't like the way that Oprah Winfrey deal with it. I was angry with her. I was angry with my father, Michael Jackson. I was angry with his behavior. I was angry. He didn't talk about me. I was waiting. He was going to say, "Hi, Oprah Winfrey. Someone kidnapped my daughter. I hide her away and find me a way to help it." Nothing of that came. I was so heartbroken. I was so angry. I don't know what I did, but I think yeah, I know what I did. After the interview that I was so disappointed with, I was disappointed in Oprah Winfrey why she wasn't bitchy enough to my father. She wasn't bitchy enough. She smiled too much to him, and she talked about his skin is vitiligo, and I was thinking, well, that's all doesn't matter. Just ask the question, Michael Jackson, what are you hiding? And she didn't ask the question. She didn't ask Michael Jackson, what are you hiding, or are you hiding anything? And I was so disappointed in her. And she wasn't kissing Michael Jackson, but she wasn't. But she wasn't asking him the right questions. And I was looking at my father, and he was looking like a white man. He was no longer dark. Man, and I wanted Oprah Winfrey to say, "You're Michael Jackson. You bleep 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 ass. What the bleep bleep have you f bleep 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 done to your face?" I wanted her to go tough on my dad. I really wanted her to kick his ass as a black woman. Really, the one that I have see in Haiti, the one that I have experienced in her interviews. I wanted her I want her to shift him off. I really wanted her to kick his ass. She didn't. And that was the moment I said to myself, I dislike Oprah Winfrey. She's a weak woman. She's not my friend. She's not loyal. She's stupid. She's a bad person. And that stupid sweet talk. And then after the interview, she became more famous. And then people said Michael Jackson made her famous. that I found very scandalous because she created her own career, Oprah Winfrey. She did not need a man to do so. She worked hard for it, and I went and fight in defending her, that she was a career woman. But I told everyone that I found her a bitch. She's a bitch, and I didn't regret it in any way. And later on, with the child molester, she didn't defend him, and that's where I really dislike her. She didn't defend my father for child molester, and I'm thinking, how dare you? How dare you interviewing someone that you may think is a pedophile because of your experience of a child being raped by a family member? How dare you not supporting? And I thought, you are preaching us that black community, that we have to protect our black people. And then Michael Jackson is no longer black, so you don't have to defend him. You don't have to say anything nice to him. You even sound like that maybe he did it. He sexual attack on child. While you have sit with this guy, you have look at his soul, and you could see there's no bad bone in this man's body. You are not defending him. You're not even saying one word. You only are trying to put him down. And that's when I just don't care about Oprah Winfrey anymore. That was it. I loved her in Purple Rain, Purple Color, and Purple Rain was Friends. Purple Color, Purple Rain, Purple Rain, yes. In Purple Rain, yes. That was the movie. And she teach me about slavery and apartheid. She was very important in my life, educate me about the racism that was in the United States, of America, and everywhere, and how hard black people had to accomplish anything in America, because we are living here now in this year. It's 2022 now, this moment, and America is the most discriminated country still. People are just being black, killed, murdered because of their skin. People do not get the same opportunities because of the skin. So even slavery is officially gone in America for hundreds of years. There's no different. There's no different. People are still being treated like a slave. The most people in America who are poor, they are black, uneducated, and ghetto lifestyle. And it's still white privilege that keep winning from this country. So black people do not get the opportunities that was promised to them. So the way that Oprah Winfrey is building her life, I understood. I was pissed off on her when she moved her business from Chicago to California. I was like, damn, bleep, bleep, bleep. You're taking away so many jobs that you created, especially for the people of Chicago. You damn hypocrite, selfish, bleep, bleep, bleep. But then I said to myself, you know what? She's a very religious person, and God have to deal with her. So maybe she's building something that I don't understand. So I'm not going to judge her for that. And I'm just going to leave it up to God. And when my father died, was murdered in 2009, I really dislike Oprah Winfrey more, because she was still talking disrespectful to him. And then I didn't cry about it, but I just like, I was like, you know what? I didn't have my book then. Then I decided to send her my book. I have sent her my book, Truly Betrayal. I sent it to Oprah Winfrey. I just wanted her to read it. And I was thinking, you know what? If you were sincere, if you were truly, he would have come back to you, and not doing any Martin Bashir show. But if my father, Michael Jackson, knew that you were nice, you were a good woman, Oprah Winfrey, then he would have come back to you, and not went to Martin Bashir. And then maybe if you had trust him, he would have tell you about me. And when the whole world knows that Michael Jackson is really my father, I'm sure Oprah Winfrey is not going to contact me after this video. I think she would not care about Mocienne Petit Jackson. That's good, because I don't care about Oprah Winfrey. To me, the woman with the most beautiful name in the world, Oprah Winfrey. I mean, beautiful, the strongest black entertainment that I am lucky to know in a generation that I live, because I'm going to give her her credit that she deserves. You know, she worked her butt off to be where she is today, and I understand her suffering that she did in her life. And she educated me a lot about racism and being independent as a woman. God have blessed her a lot. She educated me a lot about contracts, because she signed a very good contract, and this is why she became multi-billionaire. And she was capable of building the right people surrounding her. And one thing that Oprah Winfrey did teach me very well, people, is that I need to control my money. Don't let any manager control it. My money. And that's nice. It's really nice to be educated from people, what they talk about it. So let's say all the positive things that I could learn about Oprah Winfrey. God, I have learned it. Thank you, Oprah. But for the rest, I don't like you. And he, oh God, I don't like you, but I wish you well, and God have blessed you, and that's okay. You know, it's between you and God. You know, you don't have to like everyone in your life, and I feel she is phenomenal in the whole way. I'm just happy for her, but I don't like her. And my father, Michael Jackson, I think he should have confirmed Oprah Winfrey, saying, "Listen, I didn't do it." He shouldn't just pick up the phone and say, "Listen, what's going on right now, Oprah? I didn't do it. I need you. I need you to be my rock. I need you to be my sister. I need you. I didn't do it." And I think that's one of the mistakes that my father did because of his bad PR people. He was surrounded with such a bad people who didn't want him to be around with good people. Because whatever I say about Oprah Winfrey, that I don't like her, I know she's a good human being. I don't like her, but I know she's a good human being, and she could have been a phenomenal advice for my dad. And the right people that my father is supposed to be, he wasn't. He only kept two good people around him. That was Donald Trump and John Ingram. And these both men, they have always saved his life, and they were his unconditional friends. That was the only two people that he had. He didn't have anyone else that I know about. I don't remember anyone else what I know about. But I know these two, John Ingram and Donald Trump, they never let him down. Never. They were there to pick him up whenever he fall. And can you believe me? These were white people, not black people, white people. Because many black people around him, my dad, they rub him like hell. I know it because I have heard the conversation as a child. I always say to people, be careful what you say around your children because they remember. Children, they hear more than you think that they know. And let me tell you, I have experienced a lot. You know, when I have experienced so much. So, so my father had a couple of friends and they never let him down. They support him, whatever, what. And a lot of public, they didn't even know. I mean, a lot of people didn't even know how good friends Donald Trump and Ingram Spark was with my father, you know. And I believe that Oprah Winfrey could have been one of them. You know, she could have been one of them to advise him. But his crazy people, the most crazy people that were around my father, they just didn't allow him. They just wanted to use him, really, really use him. Like in the 90s when my father was busy with all these animals, blah, blah, blah. It was all fake. My father wasn't into that animals at all. Him carrying bubbles, it was all PR. So much PR. That's why also I hated my dad in the 90s. God, I hated this guy. You know, I cannot watch anything from Bad album. I cannot watch it. I cannot watch anything from Dangerous Time. I just cannot, and I just don't want it. But the Oprah Winfrey interview, God, I hated him. God, I hated him so much. And let we not talk about Diana Sawyer, please, 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 because on her I can really curse. She was such a mean woman. I think I had one communication with her daughter, Diana Sawyer daughter. She was very nice. She said, yes, my mother was bitchy. But anyway, we will talk about that another time. But let me tell you one thing. I did like when my father was being beat up by some woman because he deserved it. So he wasn't always that nice, you know, that people think that he was. He wasn't. He just wasn't. He was also a lot of ego. So one thing that I can think that he may have done that to Oprah Winfrey, that she said, I'm a damn asshole. It's like a chicken. Go away. But I don't know that. I don't know. To get to know that, I need to talk to Oprah. And Oprah's not going to talk to me, especially not after this video. I'm out. It's okay, it's okay. I want to say this was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for watching my channel. And so now you know my love and hate for Oprah. Maybe I have to give the name of this video, Love and Hate for Oprah. I will think about it. Anyway, stay safe. Thank you for following me. And I hope my life experiences can help you in a way in your own life. Don't be scared to have an opinion because this is my opinion. And Oprah can write me back anytime she wants. She can say, hey, you damn you, Michelle, how dare you? You're going to cut something out of this video. You bad girl. Oh, God. I swear to you, I will be shaking first when I receive an angry letter of Oprah. I was like, oh, my God. I think the first thing I will write her back. Have you read my book, Thriller Betrayal? Have you read it, Oprah? Have you read it? Okay. Give me a review. Go. And after when you have done that, then I will tell you. Then you can tell me which part of my video you want me to cut it. Okay? Calling my lawyers. Shut up. Oh, good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm blessed for her luck that she has in life. And I hope that she have loved this video with all the sound of the dogs. Start again. I don't know how far you can hear it, but I hope Oprah Winfrey can hear the dogs because I'm near a dog pension. So let me stand up. Yes, can show you where I was. Just phenomenal. Oh, you hear the crickets, they start to sing. I'm always here. I'm always working here when it's winter. And now I'm here in the summer. So I want to say thank you very much to Mocienne Petit Jackson and to Oprah Winfrey. God bless you. And I'm allowed to be the only black woman who's not your big fan, okay? Stay safe, get old and happy. Bye-bye. To my fans, thank you for following me. To my YouTube followers, thank you for following me. I don't know if you are my fans, but appreciate you all. Bye-bye.